So I'm gonna I'm gonna play the thing, the video where Click kicked it all off, man. Give me 1 second. Oh, where that shit at, man? Here we go. Here we go. This is Jim Jones throwing his shot at Killer Cam.
You seen this shit before it happens, what you tell, like everything.
Mm-hmm. It started with Mace. He didn't do the right thing.
That's the one question I wanted to ask you. I'm a little bit too young to understand. Like I just was able to be like able to be like a teen. Like
I watched Mace shit on Cam and everybody around him.
Wow.
A bitch like all the time. You heard? Like I was there the whole time, but I was Cam's man. You heard? Cam and Mace were so-called best friends, grew up together, and R.I.P. Huddy. Like I was there for everything. That's one thing that people can't never say is that I wasn't there for every single thing.
What was your problem with Mace? Like how did that all happen? Because that was Cam, man, like you said.
Cam enemies were my enemies. Okay. Anybody Cam didn't like, I didn't like. And I already see how he was handling Cam, so I definitely didn't like him. You dig? And then I seen how much love Cam had for him and how Cam was jumping out the window for him, which a friend should and shit like that. Like, being overprotective, making sure nothing happened. Like, he was trying his best to make sure that Mace stayed as safe as possible, but Mace had got that money and lost his motherfucking mind, as he's supposed to, man. He grew up in a kid that doesn't have what most of us had. And he was probably more or less fortunate than most of us. Didn't have the sneakers, didn't have all that shit coming up. So him having the first bit of success out of all of us and really getting to a bag, he just went crazy like most people do and shit like that. Shit, I had my times where I went crazy, but that bag just be too much. Yeah. You dig? But the people I loved, I still love them today. You know what I mean? The people that I consider to be the ones that's gonna help me in this journey, I still love them today, and we still have great relationships and shit like that. It ain't got nothing to do with Cam and them and shit like that. We all have our own group of people that help us along with this journey and shit like that.
So now that you see Cam and Mace together having their own show, how did that shit make you feel when you seen them come together after everything that you did?
I seen crazier shit happen. I know brothers that shot brothers and shit like that. So for friends to get back after a world of whatever they went through, it's not surprising to me and shit like that. But I see they don't talk about the days of being shit on, you heard? They don't talk about the things that separated them and shit like that. So, it's funny. But kudos to them, man. They got a dope show. Who am I to hate on what they got going on, man? I hope they make $1 trillion.
What's the craziest shit you seen Mace do to Cam that was just like, yo, I can't believe these niggas could even get back cool after some shit like that?
I won't say nothing crazy, but I say some funny shit that I seen happen. I seen Mace fire his brother, kick him out the limo in the middle of the highway and shit like that. You heard? His old brother. That nigga's vicious. But we coming back off the road from, I think, a bunch of tours and shit like that. Get off the plane. And Mace got the brand new Mercedes drop burgundy, pull up to the airport, skirt, the car dealer bring that shit outside the airport, 2-door joint, brand new stickers on that bitch. That nigga going crazy, right, joking and shit like that with Cam and shit. That nigga jumped in the shit by himself with skirt off. I said, yeah, this nigga is a different type of animal.
Man. So when he dropped that shit, Cam and Mace was on, they was on vacation. They was off for the weekend. But they came back yesterday, and this was their reply.
Shoot, I am from 140th and Lenox. I am from NFL. Up the block was 40 Wolves. Lou Simpsons, I'm on 142nd Cross Square. D. Ferg on number 8th Avenue. I don't see you around none of this. Shout out to my nigga, what's the nigga Final Four Billy and them used to, you not from none of that. So you can sit around and act like you been around all this Harlem shit and everything. You ever see somebody from Harlem try to act like they from Harlem? so bad that you got to keep saying, I'm from Harlem. Niggas from Harlem know who's from Harlem. You don't have to keep saying you from Harlem. So that's first and foremost. All this, yo, niggas was on your account. You were fanned out and you begged niggas to come to your house after you heard all these mixtapes. That's how you got in, nigga. You was so cool. And we was like, yo, Jomo's a nice guy. Mace like, yo, I think I'll teach him how to rap. Mace actually taught you how to rap. Literally. Literally. He taught you how to rap. You'll say it. Matter of fact, bring up the clip.
Mace helped me learn how to rap. Mace taught me how to rap. Mace actually showed me, he was the first person to show me how to rap. Mace actually sat me down and showed me the magic to rap.
We taught you how to rap, nigga. How you ran the whole organization. How you made Diplomat. Nigga, you ain't make none of this stuff. You was a fan. I put you down because you had a free crib and you was a nice guy. I didn't think it'd be a big deal because you make up with every nigga that put hands on you. But I see the pattern now. If a nigga agree to disagree with you and don't want to take it that route because they got some genuine love for you, you keep going on and on and on. Every nigga that put hands on you or you get told takes you cool with him. I see you with C Gutter. Junior Mafia, cool. I see you taking pictures with True Life. It's cool. Man, DC, y'all having sit-downs to work out. Gunshots was let off with that. Y'all having sit-downs to work it out. You tried to chase French Montana out the game. That ain't work out. Y'all got cool. So cool that you go to his video shoot. Pardon me, not his video shoot, his movie. You're sitting in the crowd watching the premiere, and they dissing you in the movie. You in the movie getting dissing. You gotta eat it, just sitting in the crowd. Nah, nigga, they dissing you in the movie that you went to go see, bro. You ever wonder how you met Mano? Ask him how he met Mano. Mano gonna downplay because they cool now. He tried to press Mano one day because Mano first came out. He had a little record where he was saying, dissing the rappers. I don't know, he's dissing, he said nigga's name. So Jim Plus see Mano one day and was like, yo, what's up with all that saying my name? Mano said, who the fuck you talking to? Oh, you think I'm one of them niggas? You out your motherfucking mind? Now they the lobby boys. Every nigga that do something to put pressure on you, you sit there and work it out. But when niggas got a little genuine heart for you and all that, cool, that's the pattern. If they don't put hands on you, then you...
These niggas, yeah.
Man. So what you think about the dips, man?
Look, you missing the in between those two clips, you missing the 50 Cent one.
Oh yeah, I ain't had that motherfucker pulled up.
But I just said that's the one that Jim, you know, he wanted to do the diss song now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened. That's what really set it up, because that 50 interview, you know, Cam was like, "Hey man, I thought that was 20 years ago. It was cool, you know." But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like it, but it's funny though. You know what I'm saying? It's a fun. Hey, them niggas funny as hell. You know what I mean? So if it just stay like that and they just cracking jokes or whatever and they don't get physical, that's cool. You know?
Man, I hate to see 50-year-old dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
50-year-old dudes, you know what I'm saying, going at it. Now, the problem, you know what I'm saying, the problem that I have with this in the public is that these people, when they come out, and they come out as a group and all those things, and they have us to believe like that they family. But then, you know, when it's beef, then we start finding out that you know, they didn't grow up together, they wasn't friends, and
Right.
all that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of think that part of it is corny. But
Right. I hear you.
Man, first the Fat Boys break up. You know what I'm saying? And the dips go through this. It seems like every, you know what I'm
What'd you say,
saying?
10 years?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Every couple years. what I'm saying? Hey, Joe, what you think about the dips and that whole Cameron shit?
Uh, I'm with y'all. I think it's foolery. It's stupid. Like D'Angelo said, 50 year. The only time you see 50-year-old mans have this much animosity towards each other, they grew up together. Like 50-year-old mans don't have time to be arguing with motherfuckers they don't know. Like, and forget you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got time for that shit. Usually be motherfuckers that know each other. Um, Me personally, I think it was corny for Jim Jones to even do the interview and like to do the interview and address it. You know, he even addressed 50. Said them niggas be on my dick, shit like that. It's just foolery to me. It's stupid. Um, they don't like me personally. I don't think 50 and Killer need this. I don't think 50 and Cam need this publicity out there. Cam them have one of the hottest podcasts out here right now. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Cam is Cam is the way you hear how people rave about Cam with his business deals, you know he getting the bag for what he's doing right now. You know
Facts.
he's getting the bag. You know, so I just feel like Jim Jones, like what the fuck is you doing to what somebody want to interview you, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is you doing to where people want to interview you? You sitting down having an interview, and about what? What else did y'all talk about besides Killer? You know what I'm saying? And it was corny to even say something about it because 50 and Killer ain't even really say nothing. It was really, you know what I'm saying? Like if anybody he should have came at, it
But
should have been at
but
50.
but
It should have been at 50.
they did say something, Joe.
Well,
They
50,
was laughing at him.
they was
50.
they was laughing at him, Joe.
If it
You know
was
what I'm saying?
anybody, he should have came at it with 50. Like
They
that's me.
but
Because 50 said he knew he
they
could
made him.
use like he knew he could use him as a puppet. 50 said that.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
made a
but
joke.
look, when he said that, Cam bust the fuck up laughing.
I
Yeah,
mean,
they
it's funny. What you want to
But I'm just
like?
saying,
Come on,
if
bro.
somebody roasted my homie, man,
Bro,
I'm gonna be like,
we all
nah.
know they not homies, bro. Everybody
But
you can
no,
look at when they did the battle with Dipset. Nigga, Killer, it was them and Killer. It wasn't
but,
Dipset.
but,
It was Killer
but
and them.
hey, hold on, Joe. I gotta share this. If y'all ain't peep it or hear it, you know what I'm saying. Jim handled it
The freestyle.
exactly
Yeah,
how he was.
I heard it. Yeah.
He handled it exactly like he was
But he
supposed
don't want
to.
to do that though.
Hold on, I'm about to play it.
Jones, Jimmy Jones. Yes, sir. I want you to know one thing. Jimmy Jones. Yeah. What you have to say about it.
You gotta remind them who you are. Remind them who you are. Remind them you a star. Remind them. When niggas play with your name, then you remind them who you are. I'm just trying to tell my truth, but niggas is lying on my guard. I done put so much work and I could've died on the job. I really been in kitchens with chickens when they was frying up the hard. I've been in powwows where they scream lobby. I done walked out my building and I seen bodies. I've been in court, the DA is looking like he seen Gotti. And all my niggas do their time, you know my team body. It's been 7 years since I seen Shotty. It's been 7 years since I saw Melly. But now we gotta fly straight cause he got 4 fellies. Nigga, I've been going to the tunnel since you saw Belly. I done been through the most. Niggas talking about we fake bloods, I had to spin for the coast. Shit, that was 20 years ago, I was just slim with the toast. Niggas talking about they outside, but they put everything on the post. No, shit, we not jacking that. It's not a place that we go there, we not packing that. You know we flip this whole shit like an acrobat. And everything that you owe, I'm coming back for that. Shit, so what more you wanna ask them? The niggas told me how to.
Hey,
He
that was
went.
so
That
that
shit
was
was
so
fire.
funky. That was so
Yeah.
funky.
But you want me to tell you something though? See what Jim gonna lose at that with this
Is what?
is Killer a monster, but his Killer like his his trump card is Mace. Like Mace will destroy fucking goddamn it, Jim Jones. Like you saw what Mace was just sitting back laughing because he not gonna get into it with Jim. He don't, because really Jim and him is not cool at all. They don't get along. But if Mace start rapping, he gonna crush Jim, bro.
Man, listen.
Boy, Jim can't get Jim. You know, hey,
Hey,
you
I'm
know.
not saying. Listen, I'm not saying that Jim Jones is a better rapper uh, than Cameron or Mace. I'm not saying that.
I think him and Jim,
But
I
you don't
think
have
him
to
and
be a
Killer
better
go at it.
rapper. You don't have
I
to
think
be the
him and
better
Killer
rapper.
go at it. I just think him and Killer go at it. But I think if Mace jump in, he gonna have to stop.
I'm glad Jim responded the way he responded it, because that's what hip hop's supposed to do, man.
That's it.
Go rap about it. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
it.
We ain't gotta keep doing all this motherfucking lip boxing and shit.
But that's what I
Hip
mean.
hop
That's
is
why I think he
competitive.
said something, bro. That's why I think he said something.
Hey, now reference this back to the Cameron and 50 Cent interview. When Cameron said, "Man, I went to go see my parole officer, and I had to tell my parole officer that 50 Cent made a diss record. I have to reply. I got to reply back. So I ain't trying to hear that. You retired and you on podcasting, nigga. You got to make a song. You know
Nah,
what I'm
he not
saying?
Killer.
He ain't gotta make no
Killer not
song.
gonna say nothing.
Hey, how much you bet Killer can make a song?
I don't think so.
Oh
He
shit.
ain't gotta say nothing.
Man, you can't. Not man, Jim shot crazy shots. If y'all pay attention to the lyrics in that song right there,
Yeah.
them was all headshots. You know what I'm saying? Them was all headshots. He has to reply. This is hip hop. He has to reply.
Nah, he ain't got to. I don't think so.
I don't think Killer gonna reply to tell the truth.
Shit,
I don't think Killer gonna reply,
he
bro.
gonna look crazy in Harlem. Cause first and foremost, hey, look, I'm not on nobody's side. I'm not a fan of any of them. But
Killer is more of a talker. He gonna say something else. I don't even
I
think he might not address. He said he done with the shit,
the
but he
people of
said he
Harlem.
also said he was done with who else he was in tour with Shakur. He said he wasn't gonna say shit else about Shakur, but he was going back and forth with Shakur though.
Hey, the rappers in Harlem. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Killer live in
They were.
Orlando. Killer not give a
I
fuck
get it.
about Harlem no more, bro. Killer live in Orlando, bro.
Hey, them rappers in Harlem, they were Jim Jones.
You say what?
They were Jim Jones.
That's cause Jim's still in the hood, bro. That's why.
You think Jim Jones live in the hood, bro?
No, I say he still be over there, bro. That's what I'm saying. Jim still be in the hood, bro. I bet Jim couldn't pull that shit with Fat Joe or somebody like Kiss. Them niggas still be in the hood, bro. He couldn't do that shit.
Hey, see no other. If Morty Waters 2 out already, I ain't even listened to it. But yeah, man, Killer got to make a response record for, or he gonna end up looking like J. Cole. He can't,
No, he not, bro.
man.
Killer not a rapper no more.
He can't
Killer
pop
as a
shit.
podcaster now, bro.
But he can't pop shit and then, you know what I'm saying, say
He
I quit.
didn't say nothing.
He
He
did,
just
bro. He responded.
he replied when they was talking. He didn't that rap stuff. He ain't got to rap about that, man. Jim
Cause
Jones is
look,
not on Killer level, bro. As far as a rapper.
he did the interview with 50. Jim Jones got mad, did a whole song. Cam responded on some talking shit and said he done. He said
No,
he
this
said
song this song
That song
happened.
just came
This
out
song
today.
just came out today, Scott.
He
the song
responded
came
to
out.
Killer.
That
He
song just
responded
came
to
out
Killer.
Oh,
Him
today.
saying that. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that just came out
Jim
today.
Jones was the last person to say something, basically,
Yeah.
Uh,
and it was this rap.
Cam Rock was talking about BMF was chasing him. I'm like, this nigga
But
crazy.
but see, that's
Talking about he
another
chasing him
thing.
to the beach. That's crazy.
Hey, that's crazy, bro.
You say the water was hitting you from the ocean. Like, come
That's
on, man.
another thing that I think is corny about Killer though, cause this stuff Jim already told stories about.
He did.
Like Jim already told this stuff. Like
Yep.
you regurgitating stuff that Jim already said. You played a video of Jim saying Mace taught me how to rap. You're not getting no cool points for that. He already admitted it.
But look though, you just said, why is Jim Jones doing interviews?
Right, that's what
I
I'm
think
saying.
more people seen these clips on this Cameron podcast than they've seen over the years of some Jim Jones. When people seen the clips now because Cameron is popular now.
Right.
That's why he's reusing the shit. Just like
No,
when
but
he did the Jay-Z shit. I'm a biter, not a writer. You know what I'm saying? The people was like, oh shit, I ain't realized that Snoop shit that he stole. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
all. I didn't think none of them was corny. I don't.
Hey, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying. I
I
love,
fuck with it. I ain't got no
I love
problem
a
with it.
good back. I love a little good hip hop back and forth. You know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
I don't want to hear them talking about each other, but I don't mind them making songs. I'm
Them
with it.
niggas ain't gonna never see each other ever.
Why you think that?
If they gonna see each other, it's gonna be to sit down. They not gonna see each other and none gonna pop off, bro. Trust me.
I don't think nothing gonna pop off. But, hey man, them dudes. Hey, regardless to the fact, man, them dudes love each other to the point where they ain't finna cause no harm to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That'll be
And that's why Mace stayed out of it, if you notice. Cause Mace know him and Jim ain't cool at all.
That niggas eating popcorn, laughing. That shit.
Because Mace
That's
know if you wanna, cause like if he wanted like Mace a go, Mace a rap, but Mace ain't finna get in the middle of brothers. Like Mace ain't finna do. That's why he sat back with them popcorn and was
no,
laughing.
I think they both do it because remember, Mace was talking about Jay Prince and Cameron ain't say shit. He's like, we
yeah,
not the little niggas.
yeah.
But
Cameron
see,
just
that
let
was
him have it.
different though. Them brothers, like ain't no Mace can't come back from what Killer and Jim could come back from. They already into it.
Yeah, but Mason Killer was into something, and it was a whole lot heavier and deeper than what Jim and Cam into right now.
Right.
No, I agree, but Mace and Killer was brothers though.
Yeah,
Mace
I
and Killer
guess.
was brothers.
Hey, you see no other. That's exactly what 50 did. You know what I'm saying? 50 used the 48 laws of power, and Jimmy took the bait. You know, that's definitely what he did.
And it's funny how 50 dissed two people with that because he said, I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna tell Jimmy he got a little action. He wants to be the star. Oh, you better than Cam. He said that's what they was doing to Lloyd Banks. I was like, get the fuck out of here, man. He
Right.
said that's what they was doing to Banks. And Banks was taking it,
Yeah,
you know?
that's that's crazy. Hey, that's another. I wish Bank, man. I wish 50 and Banks fixed that, but that's dead. That'll never happen. But yeah, man, that shit crazy, man. Hey, what we had with Kendrick and Drake, you know what I'm saying? I definitely would love to hear some more diss records on wax, some more competitive
Mhm.
direct raps. You know what I'm saying? I don't want
Yeah.
none of the street shit. That shit is ass. But some competitive music going back and forth. And I'll say this: Jim Jones has the best selection of music out of any of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Out of
for sure, for
he
sure,
Yeah.
he has
for sure.
his music is
Yeah.
better than Cameron, all that. And he
I don't
has
know.
more.
You think he got a better? You think he
Hell
got a better
yeah,
catalog
Yes.
than Killer?
hell
Because you
yeah.
know why? He more West Coast
Man, bro.
influence. He West Coast influence.
Hey,
He not
bro.
that because
Hey, bro.
I'm
Look, you can't look. I'm gonna tell you something. Like Killer have, bro. Okay, let's just think about this, bro. Killer, he got Purple Haze. He got Come Home with Me, and he got Killer Season. Them classics. Jim don't got 3 classics, bro. Jim don't got 3. Jim got POME. What else he got, Scott? He got POME.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of what else Killer. Jim got a lot of mixtapes that's cold. Jim
Yeah, I
Jim
guess
got
that's what
about
I'm thinking
Jim
of.
Jim got a lot of mixtapes. Killer got 3 dangerous albums, bro. He got
Yeah,
Killer
I,
got
I just
nuclear. Killer got 3 nuclear weapons, bro. Like, no lie, bro. Like Killer Season, Come Home with Me, and Purple Haze. Purple Haze made Jay leave. Fucking goddamn it, The Rock, bro. Think about that, bro. Purple Haze made Jay leave The Rock, bro. That
uh,
motherfucking album was that cold, bro.
uh,
But
see,
but
I just like Jim Jones sound better.
no,
That's all.
it's a lot of people that do. You know why though? Because Jim was more Jim adapted, and Jim when Jim said that he the one started that pink shit, I wouldn't put it past him.
Mhm.
Jim, I think Jim was like what made Dipset go. Like I think Jim was the person that made Dipset go. Killer was the man, but I think Jim behind the scenes, Jim was everything, man. I believe, and
Sure.
but as far as rapping though, bro, like
Mhm.
Mace ain't really like Mace. He probably got a better collection of music than Mace, but I don't think he got more hits than Mace, like more top 10 hits than Mace. But if you put them out, he wouldn't stand a chance in a booth with Killer and fucking Mace.
I hear you.
He wouldn't stand a chance in that booth, bro. I ain't lie. Like if you can even tell, like when they did the battle with when they did the battle with like, man, I ain't no. I'm hey bro, no, fuck no. Jim Jones ain't nowhere near Killer as far as music, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Killer would destroy him as far as music. He would destroy him.
I don't think so. Killer got the biggest hit records.
No, Killer. He got 3 nuclears, D'Angelo. He got 3 nuclear weapons. Jim got 1. All Jim got is POME, and that's with balling on it. Killer got Killer Season. He got Come Home with Me. He got Purple Haze. Now, this is what I will say to you. POME out of them 4 albums is probably the second best album out of them 4. Cause Killer Season, that fucking I'm not Killer Season. Purple Haze, that fucking album, bro, was so dangerous, bro. That Purple Haze album was scary. Scary good, bro. But POME is cold though. POME is cold.
I got um Killer. I mean, I got Jim still makes the best music out of them.
Man,
You
your
know what
ass
I'm saying?
crazy.
He do, bro.
He make the best music now. Now.
That's what count.
Nah, I'm talking about who have the best collection of music.
Yeah, the best. I still think Jim music is better.
Man, stop it, bro.
And again, I'm not a fan of none of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of Mace, but I don't listen to Jim or Killer. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to either one of them once every 3 years.
Right.
But
I
I
fuck
li-
with Jim. I listen to Jim.
it,
I fuck with
yeah,
Jim right now. I listen to Jim. Like I listen to Jim heavy. You know what I'm saying? Jim, one of my favorite rappers out right now, bro.
man, don't tell nobody else no shit like that.
I fuck with Jim, bro. I fucks with Jim, bro.
Them niggas say Jim, one of his
Jim tells
favorite rapper.
stories, bro. He one of my favorite rappers out right now, not ever. Like he one of my the rappers I listen to the most right now, bro.
man, I don't even have a rapper that I listen to the most right now. Hip hop has changed so much. Like we was, me and my homie was talking about it. I don't know the last song that I memorized word for word.
You say
You know
what
what I'm
now?
saying? I
You say
don't I
what
don't
now?
rem- I don't remember the last song that I memorized where every line in the song. You know what I'm saying? When it come on, I just knew it. And I'm talking about something new. Like I don't know a song that came out in the last 15 years that I know word for word.
But you don't enjoy hip hop like you did before, though.
Yes, I do.
You enjoy the new music out right now.
I don't listen to the new music.
That's what I'm saying.
I still
That's
listen
what
to
I'm
my shit.
saying. Exactly. So don't that I'm telling you. See, that's you. You be quick to protect hip hop so much that you didn't even digest what I just said to you. I say you don't love hip hop now like you used to back then. What I'm saying is this new rap shit that's out right now. You think it's ass. You don't think it's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So it's
But see
the
that
old way of
that's where
love hip hop
you
that you say
wrong,
is your
Joe.
first love, all that stuff. If you still listening to
That's where
old
you wrong,
songs,
Joe.
you don't love hip hop
I
now, Joe.
consider look, I consider this new music that coming out. I consider it hip hop. I don't listen to it. I don't like it.
Exactly.
I would never say it's not hip hop. It's hip hop.
Okay, but you
But
but you
it's a
don't
form of
enjoy
hip hop
it
that I'm
though.
not a
You don't
fan of.
enjoy it. You don't
No,
enjoy it.
I don't. I
Exactly.
don't.
That's what I
Not at
just
all.
said. You don't enjoy hip hop like you used to. You don't like
See you saying no, say
if you
new
have
hip
to,
hop.
huh?
Say new hip hop I don't enjoy.
Hip hop
Like
now. Hip
because
like you will be like yo if they had a fucking concert where all of your old favorite rappers come out, you will go to that concert and love it.
I always do.
And that's what I'm saying. So you enjoy hip hop what it used to be. You don't enjoy it now. You don't enjoy what it is now. If you have to go back and listen to old stuff that already been out for you to enjoy hip hop, you don't enjoy hip hop now because them artists is not putting out music no more.
When did hip hop expire, Joe? You talking about hip hop
No,
in
I'm not.
past
I'm not.
tense?
I'm because it's past tense to you.
How?
Because if you just told me you can't
Ain't
repeat
nobody
a
dead but
song,
Biggie and Tupac. How is it? You know what I'm saying?
Scott,
Ain't
you get what
nobody
I'm
dead
trying to
but
say?
them.
Yeah, I hear you, Day. You're trying to say he. I hear both of y'all points. You saying it's still hip hop, but you don't enjoy it. You don't like it, so you're not gonna go to no summer jam right now and see Sexy Red and all them other people that's out now. But you will go to see I even go with the 50 cents and then even the Nas's and then the Rakim and all that. You'll go see that. But you ain't going to see the new stuff. That's all.
And I ain't listening to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my best not to not to bash the current state of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Cause I remember um
Coast Contra Coast. But they sound like who was that? A see no other. They sound like early 90s hip hop.
I gotta check them out. I ain't
Dude,
checked them out.
they animated, dude. They voices is animated. It sound like some old Buster Rhymes, Fools niggas, but they spitting. I'm telling you, they cold, dude.
I gotta check them out because I'm always willing to, you know what I'm saying, listen to some fire. But I know what I was about to say was a while ago. You know, I used to tell my son, I used to be like, man, hey Joe, cut that bullshit off. That shit is trash. You know,
Mhm.
hey, cut that shit off in my house. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Woo, woo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shorty pulled at my heartstrings and shit. How would you feel if Granny would have said Rakim was
Uh-huh.
trash? You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? How would you feel if Granny said Rakim and Nas and Tupac and LL Cool J was trash? I was like, okay, you right. All right, let me chill. You know what I'm saying? That it ain't for me. And hey man, I got enough hip hop to last me for the rest of my life, man. I don't need to hear nobody. It don't even have to be no new shit no more. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be fine. But I've given up on forcing myself to listen to stuff that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and where hip hop is right now, you got get your sound together, Joe. Um, the way hip hop is right now, it's so much. Man, so many albums come out every Friday that you can't. Man, you hear something and then you know what I'm saying.
It's on to the next
It's
one.
on next week. You know what I'm saying? It's another joint coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's another joint coming out because um man, Ransom dropped last week. I don't know if y'all checked that out.
Okay.
Man, it's called. He dropped the album. It's called Cabrini Green.
Okay.
It's nothing but fire, 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 fire. You know, and I know next week it'll be on to the next.
Yeah. I mean, I hate that. I hate being on the train and listen to an album for 3 months and catching shit that somebody said. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I didn't realize he said that. So
But but
I
but
miss looking up the source.
but but my thing is, why you still can't do that now though?
What you mean? I don't like the square sound. You know what I'm saying? It's
No, no,
different.
no, no. I'm talking about like D'Angelo just said. Ransom came out with an album last Friday, and he said it's number fire on there. But you should be able to digest that music if you choose to. If you want to go to a new album, then that's you. You know what I'm saying? But
I
I
mean,
mean,
I
you
do because I think I did that with Killer Mike shit. Um, I do this. I'll put what's my nigga's name with Griselda. I'll put that in, but I'll let it play random. So it'll be random shit that sound like that, and I get put on the other shit. You know what I'm saying?
right?
But
Uh-huh.
I just think, in my opinion, in my experience, I think from 12 to 25, that's their favorite music ever. I just feel like that because that's a big growth spurt in your life, 12 to 25. And I think
Hmm.
those albums that happen then is what's really go when you really want to hear some shit, you go back to them. You know that shit that you used to fuck with hard.
Man, that's a good ass point, Scott.
That is. I was just thinking about that too. That's a good ass point.
That's a good ass fucking point, bro. Because before you even got that, before you even got that out, you know what I'm saying? It made me go to, man, what have I really, really fucked with after the age of 25? And uh it's probably some Nas that I fucked with super hard after the age of 25. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some Ti, but man, it ain't been a whole lot, man.
Nothing to the core of what you really like.
I mean,
Right.
it's been plenty to the core what I really like, but it didn't stick to me, and that's kind of like what I led off with. Like, man, I don't memorize no songs no more. You know what I'm saying? I probably don't. It's a
And
couple songs after
you
25.
want me to tell you what's so crazy, man? I'm gonna tell you it's crazy, bro. The other day when we was at the we was at Nene house, my sister, we was at my sister's house for New Year's, right?
Mm.
And they were just playing all old school rap, AMG,
Hey, that was two. That was
Too
that was 2 weeks
Short,
ago, nigga.
right? 2 weeks, couple weeks
Right.
ago, man.
Said
You
the
should
other
have
day.
heard my sisters in there, like my sisters and they husband. I'm talking about they flowing word for word. And I'm sitting there listening, like, man, what the heck is this crap, man? Put some J on, man. What the heck? Because I'll be able to, like, if Jay was like, if it was some J on, I'll be able to go in DMX some 50. I'll be able to go word for word like they will, But it's crazy that Scott said that, because that's so true, bro. Like, but that forms a lot of you from
Yeah.
12 to 25, man. Even sports, like
Yeah,
like Scott, Scott ain't gonna let a motherfucker, like I say, you say something about Michael Jordan or Tupac or somebody, some slander on them. Scott gonna let you have it, because that's a that's when, because Jordan made me love basketball.
Mhm.
Ain't nobody gonna ever be better than Michael Jordan than me. It's the same thing with rap. Like, Jay-Z made me love rap. No,
Right.
Tupac. Pac and Jay-Z made, well, I would really say Jay-Z more than Tupac, because, like, I didn't really get to, I was, 9 years old, like, I got, like, I heard somebody say Tupac, his music really became what it was when he got killed.
Uh-huh.
I lived through what Jay did, bro. Like, I lived through that. Like, Jay made me like rap, So, yeah, nobody, to my eyes, nobody gonna ever be better than Jay. And I could put Jay on anyway. Jay, DMX, Ja Rule, 50 Cent, that little era, the Nellies, the T.I.s, that's my era of music.
Right. I got
So, that when I was able to get in the car and put a CD in, it was in that era. So I totally see what you're talking about, man. I never really thought about it like that.
Yeah. And to see no other, for sure, man. Fonte, he one of them ones. Fonte,
God damn.
hey,
Yeah, little brother so cold.
man, hey, wouldn't be no Drake without Fonte, Joe.
Hell no.
It wouldn't be no Drake for sure. But yeah, even the era that you talking about, Joe, when with your the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, the early 2000s, I was about close to 25. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. I was going to say that was part of my era, because I was around 25
But
back then.
but the thing is, Jay them didn't make you fall in love with hip hop though.
No,
You get what I'm saying? So Jay will never be better than, like you say, LL Cool J to you. You always say LL
ever,
Cool J is a GOAT.
ever.
Because LL Cool J probably made you love hip hop.
I
You know what
think
I'm saying?
I think the movie I think the movie Crush Groove made me love hip hop.
Mm-hmm. I
Would
can
there
see
ever be
that.
a better movie than that?
Not a better hip hop movie,
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
because it'll never be a movie made like that was really about aspiring rappers like that. I doubt if there'll ever be another movie, you know what I'm saying, like that. Like, I think um one man, when Ron walked out on that stage, Joe, and said, "We got a whole lot of superstars on this stage tonight, but I want y'all to know one thing. This is my motherfucking house."
Right.
Bro,
Right.
that shit gave me goosebumps. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man,
Yeah.
that's what I want to do. You know what I'm
Yeah. Exactly.
saying? That's what I want to do right there. That man, please, that feeling. And
Yeah.
then, bro, when LL, man, when that motherfucker LL came out and said LL Cool J is hard as hell, battle
Mhm.
anybody out, nigga, ain't nothing like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, all the shorties and people wonder that they have those songs and those moments. Like again, what gave you that feeling, Joe? You like 5 years younger than me or whatever. What gave you that feeling? What hip hop song or artist gave you that feeling?
Uh, Jay, bro. Jay, Jay, bro. Like I used to.
Joe, you was a grown man when Jay came around, though.
Nah, hell no, hell no.
Huh?
Nah,
No,
he
Jay,
was.
hell no, bro. Like,
He was.
the what's the blueprint came out in '98, bro. I was in 8th grade, bro.
Oh wow.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that money cash holds, but bro,
No,
I remember
that's
riding
that.
in the car with
Hey,
my
that's hard
homie
not
Nick,
life.
bro.
That's hard not life,
No,
Joe.
what?
Money
90,
cash house.
98 was hard not life for Jay Z.
Right. Hard Night Life. Right. Hard Night Life. This volume 2. Right. That CD, bro. Volume 2, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Volume 2, bro. Bro, I remember, bro. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. When I was younger, bro, I remember this nigga stole. We used to ride around I used to ride around my guy Nick, bro. We used to just ride around listening to Hard Night Life. And somebody stole that CD out of his fucking car. Nick made me whoop the nigga. I went and whooped him just because he took Jay-Z's CD, bro. I'm dead
What
serious,
if
bro.
you was in eighth
I
grade?
was in 8th grade, bro.
What are you
Riding
doing
around
with
with Nick.
what you doing with Nick and Nick got a car and you was in eighth grade?
Nick was like a sophomore in high school, bro. His mama, they stayed right next door to me, bro. And we used to ride around, but I used to ride around with him, bro. 8th grade, man. I'll never forget that shit, boy. That Hard Knock Life CD, bro. Damn near the coldest CD. I could listen to that shit from front. Bro, my little cousin is the biggest Jay-Z fan I know. When that Hard Knock Life CD came out, I played that shit so much. Cause he used to be in love. Him, cause you know my uncle, like he's a big LL Cool. He swear like he swear about LL Cool J. My little cousin used to be a Will Smith and an LL Cool J fan. When he heard Hard Knock Life, that dude swear by Jay Z now, man.
So
I used to play that shit so much, bro. And then the other person that did it for me, Get Rich or Die Trying, bro. That nigga 50, like that nigga 50 did something like that. And
That
then
shit was
50,
cold.
bro.
so what was it
That
for
Get
you,
Rich or Die
Scott?
Trying.
What was it for you, Scott?
So yeah, I used to like my sister put me on to a lot when I was young because I was listening to I knew all the words to Born and Raised in Compton and shit.
Mm.
You know, and that's what she listened to, a lot of West Coast shit. So I'm Easy E, Quick, Spice One, and then
How
like
how your sister, Scott?
shit, she like 56, 57, some shit like that. And
Okay.
so she then me and my homies in school, we used to fuck with Slam by Onyx so hard. Slam. Duh, duh. That shit was so cold. But then I'm watching the box one day. And them niggas, they was like, Easy E got a new group. And them motherfuckers, East 99 is, I was like, they was over the garbage can. I was like, what the fuck is that? Was just a commercial. I was like,
Yeah,
what the fuck is this? This shit
yeah.
different. That shit different. Then that Thuggish Records Bone shit came out. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? I was glued to, I'm sneaking and ordering the box on the phone and shit. You know, I know my parents saw that shit. I was paying $250 like a motherfucker to see them niggas, man.
Hey,
Hey, you
see,
want me to tell you something though, Scott? That you said that, bro.
What?
See, I see the what you asked me is what was that time? Because when I was younger, bro, when I stayed down south, No Limit was
ooh,
everything about us, bro, down south, bro. Bout it.
Mhm.
Like, bro, I remember we got them it when the ice cream man came out. That dun, 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 bro,
Yeah.
my brother and them, we had my father had bought a car for us to get back and forth to school. I was 11 years old, bro. Like, I remember this shit, bro. Like, that's all they played down there was No Limit. Master P. I remember when Bout It first came out. I remember this stuff. But I can't say that I started liking rap then, right? Jay
mm,
Right.
made me start liking rap. but I could like Scott just bringing up these memories of like the boxer when he heard, like, bro, I remember when Bone Thugs came out, man. Like when the crowd, when First of the Month came out, it's the first of the month. Like I remember that shit, bro. That shit, yeah,
Yeah.
that shit.
I was even
Bro,
ordering the
I ain't gonna lie,
goddamn.
that it was
I
different
was
back then,
ordering
bro. I ain't
the
gonna lie.
box talk. Remember they used to do interviews. You could watch man. That shit was so cold to me. I was like, these niggas different. These niggas like space aliens to me, dog.
Hey, that's
So
crazy. That's crazy. Cause like, man, for me, my shit hit me at such a early age, bro. My first my first concert was Fresh Fest, 1984. Like
yeah,
the
that's dope.
it was the Fat Boy. I was 7, 8 years old at this concert. It was the Fat Boys, Run DMC, LL, Houdini.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you
So
was in it
so
crazy. That's crazy, bro. You was
so
in it
I
That's
that
was
early,
dope.
bro.
yes, I was
I
really
was
really
still trying to
young.
see. I was still trying to see Shawn Michaels them at WrestleMania then,
See,
nigga.
look,
But look, D'Angelo, I
I could
love Houdini
Mhm.
because that shit was just different to me. Like when I was a kid, that Friends, that shit was cold to me. You know, all that shit. Then I even like what's old girl name? Sweet Tea. I
yeah.
used to love Shorty too. Like it was just certain shit that I like. I used to sit at the TV and watch videos all day.
Facts. The reason why I was in it so early, my uncle my uncle is only like 6 years older than me, so he was like my big brother. Now,
Mhm.
and that's what he was listening to. So when he wanted to do something, when he wanted to go to the Bulls games, Cubs, Bears, a concert, or go see wrestling or something like that, what he would do is he would tell me, hey, go tell your daddy you want to go do this, and I'll take you. So now my daddy would buy the ticket for my uncle to take me. That was his way of going. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I didn't told my daddy I want to go see LL. I'm 7 years old,
Oh,
eight
right,
years
right,
old. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was using me for that, but that shit stuck with me, and that's why I was in it so at such a young age, man. Like I used to get in trouble for. I used to scratch my mama records, bro. You know what
Oh,
I'm
you got
saying?
to be DJing.
Trying to DJ all her records. I used to scratch them motherfuckers trying to be a little hip hop motherfucker, man. At fucking 8 years old.
Right.
Them motherfuckers was like superheroes to me, Joe.
Hell yeah.
On the
Hell
real,
yeah.
I stick, bro. But when I was 25, I was like 25 years old before my mother took my took my posters off my wall in my bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I still had all of the Fat Boys and all that still on my wall in my mama house, Joe. I didn't even live there no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still had all that, man.
My niece moved into my room and took my shit down. I had all the word ups, the vibes, the
Yeah.
I had all that shit on. It was
See,
like the when Tupac got shot, it was a thing. I had all that shit on my wall, dog.
see, that's the crazy thing because how y'all was like that with hip hop. That was me with sports. Like ever since I could remember, I love sports. Ever since I could
Mhm.
remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ever since I remember.
But yeah, that shit. Then 96 happened. You got Put All
Mm.
Eyes on Me, AT Aliens, you got Riding Dirty, you got The Score, Don Illuminati. Nigga, it was shit.
And, hey, hold on. You leaving some shit out those
A lot of shit.
you
A
you
lot of shit.
you
Because
leaving
look,
you hey wait, hold on, Scott. You leaving out picture this, do or die. You leaving out
oh,
the final tick, crucial
Final Tip,
conflict.
that's my shit.
That
I
was
know that
all
album
in
backwards.
1996.
Then look, Iron Man by Ghostface, Philadelphia
Yeah.
Half Life.
Oh,
I'm just looking at this shit on here now. Who else?
oh,
Hell on Earth, Reasonable
96.
Doubt. Yeah.
96 was crazy.
Soul on Ice by Razzcast. I was like, this motherfucker's a genius.
Man. And hey, Speaking of Razzcast, like see no other. I had put this on there, but I didn't get a chance to read it. I didn't know that. You see, he say Razzcast and Tidra Moss are the parents of two of them kids from that Coast Contra group.
Oh wow, I ain't even peep.
Yeah, I got to go check them out. But yeah,
Yeah,
man, 96 was a mean year, man, for hip hop. Mean year.
yeah. And then I look, here to save you all, Chino XL. I used to just buy shit. I like the music. And then when
Yeah,
I got old enough to go by myself, I'm in the CD store just give me this, and this, you know.
man, I ain't know shit about Chino XL until Tupac said Chino XL, fuck you too.
But I
And
used to fuck with Chino XL
did
before
it.
that. I was like, damn, why Pac don't like the nigga?
He had everybody go research, man. Who who is Chino XL? You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
that
yeah,
hip 96 was a beat, man. Man, 96 was a banger, bro.
yeah.
Ooh wee.
Oh, Busta Rhymes, The Coming. It's a
Yeah,
lot of shit that's happening. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
yeah, that was that. You know what I'm saying? Like then after that, you start getting the DMXs and shit like that. And I was just like, dude, this shit. I was just had, and then them Raucous albums, all that Raucous shit. I used to buy all them shits. You know, because I then Most Def, Black on Black, both sides, Quality, High Tech and Quality, Reflection, Eternal, and then the Train of Thought shit. Man, that shit, then High Tech came out with high technology. That shit was cold.
yeah. That was cold. See no
Yeah,
other say. What about 94? Man, hey, see no other. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. I'm so over processed. I'm starting to forget what years stuff came out. You know
you
what I'm
know,
saying?
I'm gonna check it out real quick.
What was 94? Uh, the
Shit,
Regulators was probably the number one song. Warren G.
look, Illmatic,
Okay.
Ready to Die,
Oh,
Southern Player Listed,
oh,
Hard to Earn by Gangstar,
oh,
To Cal by Method Man, The Diary, nigga,
oh.
Scarface, Super Tight UGK, Regulate, Warren G. Let me see. Organized Confusion, Grave Digger, 6 Feet Deep, Red Man, There Is a Dark Side. Yeah, G.
Oh, wait, 94. Hey, 94 was heavy too.
The Brat, Funkified,
Man, 94 was heavy.
Keith Murray, The Most Beautifulest Thing,
Uh,
Creeping on the Come Up. Bone First, that EP, Creeping on the Come Up came out in 94.
man, yeah, 94 was a. Hey, you could arguably say every year up until about probably 2014, it was some masterpieces.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was some masterpieces, man. We went a nice little minute without a classic. You know what I'm saying? Recently,
Mm-hmm.
we
I know
we
what you're saying.
we went a nice little minute, but back then it was, we be lucky we get 10, 15 albums a year, and you know what I'm saying, we was able to sit with those albums, and they
Well,
became
couple
near and dear. Yeah, they were near and dear to us. So, man, I wish my son was on here because I have to ask him, because I like to ask him what his, what was his aha moment. Now I know, because of me, he he know Nas, he know all Jay
right.
Z, and you know what I'm saying, because that's what I was playing. He know that, but for his era and his music, I'm pretty sure he gonna say some Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because
of course.
Lil,
Lil Wayne, Gucci, T.I.
yeah, Wayne definitely his goat. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, from his era.
And that's why I say I used to like, you get an album. You get an Outkast album, they go on tour for 2 or 3 years. Then they record another one. You know what I'm saying? Now they got a totally different perspective on life. These niggas recording every 3 months, putting out albums with 2 minute songs, and they saying the same shit forever.
Man, I think Don Tripp then put out an album every month for the past 2 years, two or
That's
three
crazy.
years. Yep, every month.
That's
And
crazy.
hey, and everybody love his shit too. You know,
Yeah.
every month. That's a lot of work.
And that's what I'm saying. I used to be in the house drinking the shit. Just like our pop, you know what I'm saying? Our parents, they'd drink and listen to their shit or whatever, if they did. And then you know the old songs. You know all the Rose Royce songs. You know the Temptations. You know this. You know that. And the same way with me, that my kids be shoot 'em up always. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm playing that shit constantly. They still do. They know the songs. Then they be like, "No, we got to play breakdown." You know what I mean? So yeah,
Man,
dude.
man, see no other. I wish I could make your comment cover the whole screen because that is so true. Back then, bro, it was individuality. It's like everybody sounded sounded different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now all the music sound the same, and it's kind of like it's overwhelming. Like it seemed the goal back then was to um how can I set myself apart from someone
Apart.
else. Now it's become more so. No, I need to be like everybody else, so I, you know what I'm saying, so I can get popping. I gotta sound like such and such, so I can get popping. They don't. There's no individuality in this shit, man.
Like I say, like Nas and Jay-Z, you knew the New York niggas, you could hear it. You know what I'm saying? But then you get to that South, you like, hey, they balling MJG, UGK, you know what I mean? Scarface. And then you get to that West Coast. You got the Snoops, the Warren G's, Spice Ones, E40s, all that shit was different. Midwest, you had Bone and Conflict. The regions was different. And then now there's so much technology that you can see everything and hear it. And motherfuckers are just, I'm gonna do this like the South. I'm gonna do this like the West Coast. That's what that shit is.
I think more so what it is, Scott, is the technology make people be able to see exactly what people want now. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Technology make artists see what is happening, what's popping right now, and they just conform to it. Back then, Tupac was in LA, Biggie was in New York, Jay was in New York. You know, the people that sounded alike is the people that was from the same region. You know, Crucial
Right.
Conflict and Miss and Twister. You know what I'm saying? They kind of sounded the same because they both was from Chicago. You know, they probably was in a studio together, and did some songs together or something like that. You know,
Right.
stuff like that. And I just feel like when the albums came out, only people that heard it was the A&Rs and the record label and the people who did it that was in that studio.
Mm-hmm.
And artists, I think artists had way more say so back then and made more freedom in the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? Now you barely could say, you know, pussy without a motherfucker goddamn it trying to counsel you.
Yep.
So back then the record label used to push that shit through. Tupac saying shit, suck my dick, you fat mother like that. You can't say like motherfuckers. You say that shit now, motherfucker counsel you. Like you shaming fat people. Like, God, is you serious? Like, come on, man, stop it.
And I like, even though they was from New York, I like Big Daddy Kane, Kim, KRS. They didn't sound alike. You know what I'm saying? They didn't sound alike at all. But you could tell they got that New York. That's why they was looking at Will Smith crazy. Like, did Kim write that shit? He was like, nigga, totally stole your flow. That's what Will Smith said on Summertime. He said, I totally stole your flow on Summertime, dude. People thought Kim wrote that shit because you could tell who's who back then for the most part. You know?
So hey, see no other say his favorite artist is Grand Puba. Who y'all picking? So I'll go first. I'll go first. I can't pick my favorite artist, but I'll give you three that will absolutely positively no matter what never change, and that's Nas, Rakim, and LL.
You talking about rappers or artists?
Rap. He said rappers. We basically
Oh,
saying rapper. We talking about hip hop.
okay.
Yeah, I definitely got Bone Thugs and Harmony as my favorite. I know all the albums that motherfuckers don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I
You talking about
definitely got.
Bone?
Hell yeah. DTNH Resurrection, Unity 5. I don't even know songs. I be playing. Let me go to my song. You know what I'm saying? I know them songs. I know shit. So that's my niggas for life. Um, damn.
So it's
Favorite.
so it's easy to you could easily pick them as your favorite
That's
without
easy.
without having to bunch someone else with them.
No, that's easy. Bone Thugs and Harmony. That's easy as fuck.
Oh,
Number one.
that's tough. What about you, Joe?
Uh, if I had to pick one artist that's my favorite artist of all time, oh man, probably Kiss, bro.
Mm.
Probably
Not
Kiss.
not Jay-Z.
Now,
Okay.
this how I label my favorite rapper, Scott. This what I say. If I hear a song with Jay, Kiss, Eminem on it, if Kiss lasts, I'm listening to that whole song.
Right.
I'm going.
I
I'm
guess that
going
makes
to
sense.
wait to Kiss spit, huh?
I said that makes sense.
I'm going to listen to Kiss spit, bro. Like I have to hear whatever song Kiss on. I'm going to listen to him spit, bro. Like Kiss just seemed like he's sitting at the kitchen table talking to you to me, bro. That dude
Yeah.
cold to me. Like the Kiss cold, bro. You know
Yeah.
that's why I say. But I would say this though, man, because D'Angelo just said three,
But
bro.
only reason
Lil Wayne,
wait,
bro.
hold on,
I
Joe.
ain't gonna lie.
Before you say that, I only said three because to me, all three of them are equal. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? Unless you feel like I feel, keep it at your one.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I honestly, me personally, bro. I don't think nobody to me, just me, it's just me. I don't think nobody can go in a booth for Kiss. I don't think nobody can, bro. It's gonna take a special individual going that bitch with him and outspit him. That motherfucker know how to rap. That motherfucker know how to rap, man. But
Right.
what I will say is though, like I know you said keep it to myself, but that motherfucker Lil Wayne, bro, like I'm not gonna lie, bro. If motherfucker like that motherfucker cold, I ain't gonna lie. Like Wayne is a fucking dog. Like Wayne a dog, bro. If I had to say like one person over kids like that I could just listen to, that nigga Wayne Cole, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Wayne Cole, bro. Like I would have to do DJ on that, bro, because that Carter collection, bro. Carter 1, Carter 2, and Carter 3. Oh my god, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne put some good fucking music together in them fucking albums. And I don't think this is one of the reasons why I say the YNs, these young boys, man, have a real reason to say Wayne is the GOAT. Nobody ever did what he did. Ever in the history of hip hop. Nobody.
I agree.
Little Wayne, Little Wayne started with a group where it was a dude in the group, the man. They split. He said, jump on my back and took it to a higher level. Nobody ever did that. He was the little brother. When the big brother left, he said, jump on my back. I got this. And took it to a level. He took Cash Money to a level to where they was competing with the big boys that Juvenile couldn't even do, bro. Lil Wayne different, bro. Like they got an argument with that motherfucker, bro.
They definitely do. I think that I told you I think Lil Wayne is the most influential artist to ever fucking rap. He ain't my favorite, but he is the most influential artist to ever rap. Him and Chief Keef, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That's my opinion because
And
Wayne.
the reason I argued that before, but I got the podcast which when I thought about it. If there was without a Wayne, there would be no Chief Keef.
Correct.
So I will give you that. I will give you that. I will give you that.
And now everybody sound like Chief Keef. They flow the drill or whatever it is. Wayne made dreadlocks and face tattoos the thing to be. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He made that the thing to have. So even though I'm not a fan of the music like that, he got one album that I love, and that's the Carter 3. I don't preferably care for Lil Wayne,
Carter 2 is the best one to me, bro. Carter
but
1 was a classic. Carter 2 though, oh my god, bro.
I think when the heavies come to the table for dinner, you know what I'm saying, Wayne got a seat at that table.
Oh
Yeah.
man, they might be at the head of that bitch, bro.
He
They
got a
gonna
seat
wait
at
for
that
that little
table.
5'3" motherfucker walk in with his cup and his fucking blunt and sit at that table before they say anything.
Yeah, it's gonna be a parade when Lil Wayne die.
And New Orleans, I
Yeah.
don't know where else. I don't think it's
They
gonna be nowhere else. Yeah, you know what's crazy? I heard
they don't
somebody
even
say the
want that
other
nigga
day.
at the Super Bowl in New Orleans. What you talking about, nigga?
You say what? You say what now?
I
You want me
said
to tell you something about that?
they don't
You
even
want me to
want him
tell
in
you
the Super
something?
Bowl in New Orleans, nigga.
You want me to tell you something though? You want me to tell you the killer part about that?
Right.
I bet you if I will bet you that if that was Wayne, if that was if that was Wayne battle against Kendrick, he wouldn't have got the Super Bowl. He would not have got the Super Bowl, bro.
What
Like
you
if Wayne,
wait?
if
Why?
if if, if it New Orleans wouldn't have allowed that shit, bro. They love that man over there, bro. They wouldn't allow. They wouldn't have allowed. If he would have got it, Drake is not from New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee Jay-Z will not. If the Super Bowl would be performing, it's nowhere in hell. They wouldn't have fucking allowed that shit.
Uh,
They would have
mm.
stormed that fucking stages. They would have been a lot of police. Just like if Lil Wayne was into it with him, that they no way he would have got that fucking goddamn it. If him and Lil Wayne was into it.
I see no other. That was my shit too. I fucked with it.
Well,
You know,
what do you
Ken
say?
Dog was on Mo Thug Records. No, he's talking about one. He saying reference to Bone. My shit was Ken Dog's song "Ain't No Reason," and that was on
Hey
a.
Scott,
He was a Mo Thug nigga. What up?
hey Scott, let me tell you, bro. Look, I'll never forget this. I was 10 years old, bro. I remember one day, bro. We went to Jackson, Mississippi. We was going to my father always used to go to Jackson or Meridian to get his cologne, right?
Okay.
So he went in
Damn,
the
yeah,
mall,
nigga, he had to go all the way over there to go to the mall.
man, bro. Yeah, we had to go for like the Jackson Meridian, go to the mall, bro. So look, it was a Saturday. I never forget this, Scott. My father went in the mall. Me and my brother and my cousin was sitting in the car. I go in a record store. They playing first of the money now. I tell my father, I said, I don't know what this is, but I want it. He said
Mm.
no. I started crying. I went in there and stole that bitch, bro. Hey, look, I went in there and stole a cassette tape, bro. We
Yeah.
Woo.
listened to that shit. We got back home, me and my
Hey,
cousin, my
hey,
brother
hey,
listening
he
to
was
that
on
shit,
he was
bro.
on his game shit, you know what I'm saying? He kept
Bro,
on
Right.
like,
Right.
he like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna steal all
I ain't
three of them.
lying, bro.
Right.
I the real, bro. And you remember back then, it used to be the single. I stole the single, bro. It was the first of the month, bro. On the
Yeah.
real. It was a
And then
single
I was,
tape, bro.
and I don't care what nobody say, because I'm saying I'm referencing this with the impact. and the way it hit everybody. But Crossroads, the greatest video of all time to me, because the way it hit,
The video.
yeah, when that motherfucker hit, people was like, "What?" It was so theatrical. That Uncle Charles shit that happened, motherfuckers was scared of that shit. That angel coming, then we look, they walking up the mountain, and then here come Easy E. Niggas was like, "Damn, Easy in this bitch." Gee, that shit the coldest video ever.
Hey, it definitely one of the most played videos of all time for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
I think
Man, y'all make me think back on my childhood, bro. That shit,
hey,
boy.
my favorite video is one that it didn't do well. It was a great song and all, but it didn't do well. But Space Age Pimpin' video. Hey,
Ooh.
the Space Age Pimpin' video is the first hip hop music video with $1 million budget. Them motherfuckers was in spaceships in the video, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But and see, and because I was so invested in hip hop back then, and when I seen that, like, wait, man, they spent $1 million on a video. That was a really big deal back then. Now all of them was after that, all of them was $1 million.
Yeah, because Bone said the same shit. They was like, when they told us the budget $1 million, he said nowadays people like, man, give me that money, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Crossroads shit though.
But
And then just on
you
some
needed a video. You needed a
yeah.
video back then. You don't need it now. You could shoot that motherfucker in your living room.
But look, even on
You
some
said
hip hop shit.
inspirational though. That's I don't know. You said inspirational, right?
No, I said the best video. He said influential.
Man, I'm gonna tell you the coldest video of me, bro. And I know that this ain't like gonna be a popular decision, bro. But Don't Like was a cold ass video, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That Chief keeping them in his grandma fucking living room, bro, and you just see them young boys having fun. That shit was exciting as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw that video, I was like, this shit cold. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was cold, bro. It was just in the living room, bro. Just in the living room chilling. like what they do on a normal basis.
And then look.
That shit was cold. That and Get Around with Tupac when they was at that fucking pool and shit.
Yeah, I was about to say when my homies called about Pac, that shit was cold because it was just some kicking the shit. It was a laid back flow. That shit was cold to me. You know, it was a lot. Look, Bombs Over Baghdad, the Outkast, that shit was cold.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie,
hold
bro.
on, Joe. Joe, look,
man.
Look.
Kids these days, bro, just don't know what they missed in the fucking 90s, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. 90s was the shit, Scott. I'm with you, bro.
Hey, Joe. Joe, look what I got on the screen, man. I got the application to Parkway Gardens. I'm filling it out for you, bro.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm filling it out for you, bro.
Hey, you sending that nigga the old block?
You know what I'm saying? I'm finna fill this application out, man. You got
he a old blocky.
Yeah, you're old blocky, bro. Like, come on. This nigga's talking about
Chief Keef not even from old block though, bro.
No, Chief Keef from Parkway, bro.
Chief Keef from Lamb bro.
I proved you wrong on this already, bro.
He from Calumet. He from the Calumet buildings, bro. That's where he from, bro. He is not from O Block. Chief Keef is not from fucking goddamn it Parkway Gardens, bro. He not, bro. He didn't used to fucking live over there. Chief Keef grandma stayed on 59th and fucking goddamn it 59th and King Drive, bro.
Hey, look.
He from Steve Drive, bro.
My son used to play with Chief Keef, bro. He from Parkway.
He's not
from Parkway, bro.
Chief Keef is not from O Block, bro.
I don't know where you getting this. You know what I'm saying? Where you
from O Block?
All right, bro.
Joe from O Block.
Yeah. You might know. Joe might know since he from O Block. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, you know who the hip hop music GOAT is though. That got the most best videos in hip hop history. Who would you say?
Hip hop goat, hip hop goat,
Videos.
He
or
said
Video.
rap?
videos.
Yeah, rap, hip hop, videos. Who done did the best? What you think?
Kills,
That's not
kills.
No,
hip hop.
that's not. That's R&B.
Oh, you say hip hop. Shit, man. I don't know who that'll be. Ja Rule? Goddamn, I don't know.
I'm
I
going with
don't know.
Missy Elliott, nigga.
Oh, you talking about from who?
The best videos ever in hip
That,
hop.
hey, that who was doing them videos? Hype Williams or something?
And so I think Missy's right there. I think Busta Rhymes is, is Misty and Busta Rhymes.
Hey,
They got
that joint with Janet Jackson.
mhm.
That video was crazy.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, I Can't Stand the Rain was crazy, bro.
And then remember she was Mega Man with the brat and shit.
Hey,
Dun, 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 dun,
that's
dun.
one of my that's one of my favorite hip hop beats ever, Joe. That
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Mhm.
Even that sock it to me like it want to. Ooh, that
Mhm.
Let me
bro,
get
that
the seal.
boom boom
Yeah.
boom boom
Huh?
boom
Mhm.
boom.
Yeah, yo, went crazy.
That beat
Like,
was too funky, Joe. It was crazy.
yeah.
I Can't Stand the Rain was crazy beat too. Boom boom.
Bro, when Missy first came out, bro, that was different, bro. I ain't
Hell
gonna lie.
yeah.
Timberland, Magoo, and Missy, boy, that shit
Ooh,
was
remember that
crazy,
up
bro.
jump the boogie shit? That beat was cold.
Yep.
Yeah, up jump.
Keep it
That
up.
beat was
Hey, that
cold.
We
shit was.
gonna show you. Ooh, that was crazy. Boom, boom,
You had
boom,
you
boom.
had Aaliyah was in there, Ginger Wine was in there.
Yeah,
Bro, that I ain't gonna lie. Missy is a dog, bro. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that's all.
Missy is one of the goats, bro. You
He
gotta
is.
give it to her.
Hunter, and then listen, I tell people, I always say, Bone changed the way music sound because you even had gospel groups trying to mimic that flow a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just listen. What was that case? Every time I see your face, you make me go nuts. Say change the way music in
that that
Timberland.
that was wrong.
Wrong, my bad, that was wrong. And then Timberland changed music. When I heard One in a Million for the first time, and they said doom 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 tap to the doom 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 doom. So I was like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Why is the beat going slow and fast at the same time?
But hey, look. Speaking of that, Timberland changing music. Hold on, Joe. Um, Speaking of Timberland changing music, and Joe, you muted. Uh, put something in the chat or something when you clear. Um, that bounce that Timberland got and what he do.
Mm-hmm.
He Wild Style was first from Crucial Conflict. Timberland took it to another level, but the bounce that rodeo smoking on hay,
Mm-hmm. That shit was crazy.
yeah,
Desperado was crazy.
that inspired that shit inspired Timberland, bro.
Mm.
Wild,
That's
wild,
it.
wild Style, the king of the bounce, Joe, and then Timberland came and elevated it. I get it, but before Wild Style, wasn't nobody bouncing on records like that. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Busta Rhymes was a little wild with it, but you know what I'm
Right,
saying? Nobody was bouncing and shit and
right.
doing hip hop and to the beat
That
and shit into a Crucial Conflict.
that Hey video was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? This niggas bouncing around and shit, and they
Yeah,
all in the rafters.
yeah, that influenced, you know what I'm saying, Timberland
Mhm.
style a little bit. Nobody will never give Wild Style credit for that though.
Right.
You know what I'm
But yeah,
saying?
that little double time shit Timbo do though, that changed. I started hearing that shit everywhere after
Hmm.
that.
And he was doing it with hip hop and R&B.
Yeah, because that oh shit, tweets. Um
Ooh,
oops,
there
oops.
goes my hair shirt up over my head.
Did you
Oh
see?
my.
Did you see that breakdown of that sample?
Mm-mm.
Man, if you hear where he got this sample from, it's from Devo, I think. Remember that group in the '80s due to the little red shit on their head? It was like a little rock group, a little like a electronic rock group. Whip it good, them niggas. But it's another song they got,
Yeah,
and man, they showed that breakdown. I was like, this nigga cold. This nigga cold. But yeah, see,
yeah. I definitely got to see it because I like looking at production and then watching them break down samples and stuff like that. Because
yeah,
when I was younger, man, me and my friends we used to have contests like we would play hip hop songs that had samples, and then we would guess what song that's sampling. This nigga
right.
choke. Mute your phone. This nigga flushing toilets and shit. Yeah, we would be guessing the samples and shit. I used to always win because I was dope at that shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because back then the answer always was James Brown. Because you know that
Right. Right.
everybody did sample James Brown, Joe.
Right.
Everybody did sample James Brown.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that's it, man. Hip hop is a beautiful thing, man.
I can't live without it, Jack.
Yeah. Hip hop is a beautiful thing, especially with that feeling, man. I'm telling you, that feeling when you first used to get them CDs and shit, and then another thing with Bone, like they had all that coded shit in the booklet. Remember that shit? I was like, what the fuck is this? What's this?
Yeah,
You gotta put it to the mirror and read it. I'm like, what the hell? It was just different shit.
it was different. And bro, we used to buy them CDs and we would open it up and read who produced it
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
and
Who
and
wrote it?
and then who would what the major thing we used to love the end of it when they get a special shout out. Man, they be like,
Yeah.
yeah, shout out Seabo from the Bay and
Yeah.
such. You be like, dang, he shot it out, such and such.
Yeah.
You know what
And
I'm
I
saying?
forgot who that was. They had thank yous and then they had fuck yous. I was like,
Yeah,
this shit cold. Man, I missed that shit.
yeah, they don't even do that shit no more, man. Y'all, you know, these kids don't know what is. They don't care who produced nothing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Long- long-
Right.
At the end of the day, we gonna pop a perk and sip some lean
Mhm.
and smoke. We don't care about nothing else.
Right. You
We don't care about how this shit was made. We only care about
right.
that it's made.
Then it was shit like you'll see you listen to somebody, then you be reading and be like, written by Brad Jordan. Scarface wrote this shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? It be shit
yeah,
like that. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
That was it. Wasn't nothing like that shit, man.
Hell no. Hell no. There's some of the like Crucial Conflicts, like 4 or 5 songs had the lyrics. Remember that shit on their album booklet? It was like
Mhm.
4 or 5 of the songs had lyrics. I was like, oh hell yeah. Y'all can
Yeah,
understand these niggas that.
hell yeah. That I used to always I used to always write the lyrics out to songs and shit. I'll be pressing play,
Yeah.
pause, write it down, press and play, pause, write it down.
Yeah.
I go to school, you know what I'm saying, and be the first one to know the whole song or something. They'd be like, damn,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
you know the whole song. I remember
Yeah.
when I was a shorty, we used to have like how the loud how loud your headphones on was like a status symbol. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had the who had the best headphones, Joe,
Yeah.
that would go the loudest. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Niggas about to go deaf.
Yeah, I used to be on the bus, turn my joints up, aggravating everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody listening
Hell
to
yeah.
you know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
my pops got me some from Radio Shack, goddamn it. Them bitches had dope ass bass in them. And they wasn't even big, they was little circle shits, but they
Yeah,
had bass in them bitches. So yeah. Man, that shit's so cool, man.
yeah, man. Man, we'll never get that back, but I sure got enough memories, like I say, last me forever. I ain't never gotta accept this, you know what I'm saying? This new shit. You know what I'm saying? I always got something to listen to. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Always, always. It's like you know what I'm saying? My wife would be like, man, it ain't nothing on TV to watch. I'm like,
Mm.
I got 4,000 channels. You know what I'm saying? What you mean it ain't nothing on TV to watch? Get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? How it ain't nothing. How it ain't nothing on TV to watch, and you just juice just went across the screen. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Get up out of here with that shit, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's like you say, it's like songs that I already love. And like my pops told me, like he said, "You ever heard this?" And I was no. I said, "No." He said, "Man, I'm so jealous of you because you got so much music to discover." I was like, "Damn, that's a crazy statement." You know, he's like, because he know it already, but I on my way to discovering it. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a crazy statement because I'm not even with him. I went. They asked me to watch the crib. I went downstairs. Classic CD, Abbey Road,
Mm-hmm.
Beatles. I was like, well, I'll take this with me, see what's happening to it. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I was some amazed again. I started buying Beatles albums. You know
For
what I
real?
mean? Huh?
You serious?
I'm dead serious. I
Man,
fuck with the Beatles.
your pops used to listen to the Beatles.
My pops listen to everything.
Damn,
He,
that's
he got, I'm telling you, my people crib, records everywhere. Records. Go downstairs, there's tapes that he done made, jazz tapes and shit, and CDs. That's he all books and music. That's my pop. Books and music. He be like, Matrix come out. He was like, I read this. You know what I'm saying? I read this. They got this from this book. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
and he loves sci-fi books, but he got everything. I took a book the other day, The Art of Playing Chess, old ass 1976 ass book. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I'll try to do my house the same way. Just buy books just in case my kids run across them and want to read it.
And it's crazy, like dog. The most valuable thing in my house is my CDs.
Mhm.
I got $100,000 worth of CDs in my house.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because I have all my CDs and I have all my CDs and my tapes from when I was a kid. I still got my cassettes. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I still got my DVDs. You know what I'm saying? I got
Mhm.
I got a storage. My storage room is full of that shit. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm never throwing my music away. Now I haven't bought an album in forever because everything's streaming, and I won't buy
Right.
one either. But
Okay.
I invested a lot of money in my life with that shit. That shit worth more than my car. You know what I'm saying? That's worth. I got
Because
a I got a lot of music, man.
and it's bad. I tell everybody it's value in hard copies and stuff because they get mad at an artist. They be like, you know what, this is homophobic. Let's take this down forever. But
Yep.
you got the CD, you got it forever. You know what I'm saying? Same with books. Like even if I do, 'cause I used to do a lot of inventory. I'm by myself, have my headphones in, I'll listen to an audio book. And if I like it, I'll order the physical copy. You know what I mean? Just to have it around. So hell yeah, man.
And speaking of that, man, that's some shit that I've been telling myself, man, for over a year that I need to get back into, and that's reading books, bro. Like
Hmm.
I used to read books all the time. Like coming up when I was a shorty, my dad was heavy into reading books, and in order to get me into reading books, my dad used to pay me. He would pay me $5, and once I read a book, and then I tell him what the book was about, give him a little report on it or whatever, and he would give me $5, and the more and more I did that shit, the more and more I started reading books without the FIP. You know what I'm saying? I was
Oh,
just,
right.
I
Yeah.
I was just reading them because I wanted to read them, and I wasn't even caring about the film no more. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then my daddy was like, "Got your ass." You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? He's like, I got your ass," and you know what I'm saying. And I used to read my ass off, but I I stopped reading books because everything is so right in front of you. It's in my
Yeah.
it's in my hand. Like, you know what I'm saying. I haven't tried the audiobook thing. Because I don't think that'll work for me. But over the past year, I've even went out and bought a couple books that I said that I was gonna sit down and read, and I have yet to open it up. I,
Mhm.
I, I said, okay, I'm gonna give me a book light, and then I'm gonna read myself to sleep at night. Still ain't did
Right.
it yet. You know what I'm saying? I want to get back into it because I really enjoyed it, and I believe I believe I would still, if I just force myself to do it, I believe I would enjoy it the way I used to.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm definitely I'm gonna make that a point. I'm gonna start a book before the end of the week. I'm gonna start a book to see if I can spark that, man, because we just be looking at the TV screen, looking at our phones and all that
And
shit, man.
TikTok and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I support. Yeah, I probably will do the same thing. Just start a book, man. I don't know, maybe 30 minutes a day or some shit.
Yeah,
Just read that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And
because
then look, my pop. Now I was say my pops used to make me read. He'd pick a story out the Reader's Digest, my nigga. Like read that. I was like, I read it. Then he'd be like, yeah, ask me about it. Shit,
you be
you know.
lying your ass up.
He's like, you thought I ain't read it? Read that. You know. So yeah, it is what it is. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I like one of my favorite show of all time is Game of Thrones, and the
Oh, sure.
books the book series for Game of Thrones was so popular. Man, I went out, I bought the 5 book set. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna read the book. I'm gonna read it, and still ain't. You know what
I
I'm
got
saying?
them. I got them hoes too, right in front. Nope. It's a good collector's item right there. That's
Yeah,
it. I'm not because it read like the Bible.
man. The last book I read was what was the last book I read? It was, I think, Oh Murder by Mario Puzo. It was this dude who wrote The Godfather.
Okay.
I, I wrote that because I was heavy into mob books. I read all of The Godfather, the Sammy the Bull Gravano story, all the movies about John Gotti, the books about John Gotti. Like
Yeah.
I read all that gangster shit. That was
You got
that was my favorite type books to read. And when I was a kid, my favorite books to read was books about sports, of course.
right.
The home run